Hey, North America, we are going to have a double celestial treat in October, and then April next year, 2024, we will be able to experience two continent-wide solar eclipses. I'm John Carini, Associate Professor in Physics at Indiana University. So a solar eclipse occurs when the moon is passing between the Earth and the Sun in its orbit, and it casts a shadow on the surface of the Earth. And you might think, well, this should happen every month, anytime there's a new moon, but it doesn't because the moon is orbiting in a slightly different plane than the Earth. So most of the time, it misses the sun, and we don't get to see the eclipse. But coming this October, it will indeed pass in front of the sun from the perspective of almost everyone in North America, and some people will experience the annular eclipse. And that's when the moon is in part of its orbit where it's a little bit farther from Earth. It appears a little bit smaller in the sky than the sun and can't quite cover the entire sun. But what will happen is, for some people, they'll see the dark side of the moon completely surrounded by the bright rim of the sun, the ring of fire, they call it. So most of us will experience a partial solar eclipse. We will see part of the sun covered by the moon. So it'll look like there's a bite taken out of the sun. People will see the annular eclipse, where they'll see the moon go across the center of the disk of the sun. That is in a rather narrow path, about 100 miles wide, that runs from Oregon through the Four Corners area, down past Albuquerque, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and actually continues out toward Central and South America as well. Well, what they should not do is look directly at the sun. You should always use a solar viewer that has been properly approved. And what you can do, though, is if you visit a local observatory or planetarium, or maybe an astronomy club, they might be having events where they have the proper equipment to view the sun through a telescope or with properly filtered binoculars. Or you can actually create your own projection equipment. You might want to visit, again, an observatory or a planetarium if they're running a workshop, and they can show you how to build your own solar projector.